Boy, look at this fight. Man. Ngannou beat the fury out of Tyson. Ngannou beat the fury out of Tyson. My God. Oh, man. Well, look, y'all. Look. Here's this fight, okay? We, in the boxing community, nobody picked Ngannou to win this fight. Nobody did, okay? We didn't pick him to win. We didn't pretty much, we just thought he would get outboxed, okay? Every boxing channel that I looked at, everybody thought that he would get outboxed. And I thought so too. Okay, there are a couple of things, okay? And I'm just put this into perspective. There are a couple of things that, amounted to what happened in this fight. Okay? Some things that, I'm pretty sure that many of you have already pointed out. Many of you have already seen. Many of you already know. Okay? There's a few things that happened. Okay, number one, I really do believe that Tyson Fury underestimated Francis Ngannou. I think he underestimated the guy heavily. Okay? And I think he underestimated him to the point where Fury don't even look like he trained for this fight. I'm just saying, this Tyson Fury looked just like he just got up off the couch and went in to fight Ngannou. The Tyson Fury that fought Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury is never going to be chiseled and any of that stuff. But, he looked, you can even see his abs. Tyson Fury even had some abs when he fought Wilder. He took the Wilder fight a lot more serious because I guess he knew the implications. I would have taken the Ngannou fight even more serious because Francis Ngannou, you heard, like, the guy has legendary power. I mean, this the same man that he damn near broke Alistair Overeem's neck. He hit that man so hard with an uppercut, he lifted Alistair Overeem off of his damn feet. I saw the fight. He lifted Alistair Overeem off his damn feet. I'm talking about Overeem was in the air, and they had to carry this man out and put a neck brace around his neck. Okay, like, Ngannou hits hard. I'm talking about he touching these dudes, and these dudes are falling, like they're falling out. Like, that kind of stuff. Ngannou is not that guy that you play with. He's just not a guy that you play with. And I think Fury thought that it was a big-ass joke, He thought that he would outbox Ngannou, he'd get hit a few times, he'd go home and just take that check home, but nah, Francis Ngannou had different ideas. He came in there to win. And also, that brings me to this point. I think Ngannou won this fight. Now, it's a close fight. People can say robbery this, robbery that. Well, I mean, in close fights, I'm never really that one that say it's a robbery. I do think Ngannou won. I thought it was a majority decision, or it should have been. Okay, that's what I thought. But it wasn't, okay? It was a split decision for Tyson Fury. And, you got to question some of the judges. I think one judge had it, 96-93 for Fury? Like, what the hell fight were they watching? 96-93 for Fury? Like, folks, you kind of have to shake your head a little bit. Like, you legit got to shake your head, and you have to wonder, man, like, what the hell? Like, what do these judges be on? But you know what? Nobody in the boxing community, like, nobody was actually, like, screaming and up in arms. You know what? In boxing, we have had so many bad calls and bad decisions that we have been desensitized to just judging, period. We have been desensitized to corruption in boxing as boxing fans. All of us have. We've been desensitized. Like, to the point now, all we want to do is see the fights, and then in our minds, we can say, well, this person won. That's what we do in the boxing community. In our minds, we say, oh, so-and-so won, and then we keep it moving. Like, nobody's shocked anymore. Nobody is shocked with boxing decisions. And, boxing has just got, the corruption in boxing runs so deep that it's like, even when the government trying to step in, it's like the government couldn't get control of boxing. They couldn't do it because the corruption is so deep. Like, the corruption is even as high up as the government level. Like, that's how corrupt this sport is. Boxing is never going to be a clean sport. They're never going to clean up the sport. So I guess we as boxing fans, we just kind of like, oh, okay, well, this is boxing. And we keep it moving. Okay? We all felt like Ngannou won. I think the majority of the people felt like Ngannou won the fight. I thought Ngannou won it. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought Ngannou won it. Now, I don't think it was a robbery. Okay? But I do feel like Ngannou won. And I do feel like Tyson Fury got a gift decision. If you want to ask that, he got a gift decision. I just think Ngannou landed a more clean, effective punches. I thought that he hit harder. Okay, it was more effective. I felt like Tyson Fury was throwing volume. But he was throwing the damn volume, and he was just doing it to stay active, like not to really do any damage. You know, like I call these punches like probing punches. I call them probes, like you probe it to try to distract your opponent, but you're not using those punches to inflict damage. That's what I thought about Tyson Fury. I felt like Ngannou, when he committed to his punches, he committed to them, and he did more of the damage. I mean, hell. I mean, the man had Tyson Fury over there leaking like shit was crazy. Now everybody is comparing Ngannou. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you people what's going to happen, and I'm going to tell you now. You're going to have a flux of boxing fans. A flux of them. Okay? They're going to get behind Ngannou. Now, they're not going to like Ngannou. And see, the boxing fans are not familiar with who Ngannou is. He's very pro-black. So you already know that when Ngannou starts speaking and saying stuff, some of the boxing fans that initially will support him, they're going to back off. But we know that a lot of the boxing fans who, let's just say, that don't support, that are anti-black, they're going to support him. They're going to support him. Because you know why they're going to support him? Because they're already saying that, Ngannou could have knocked out Deontay Wilder. Well, okay, let's talk about that. Could Ngannou knock out Deontay Wilder? It's an interesting matchup, man. It's an intriguing matchup, and it is a fight that I want to see. That's a fight that I do want to see. Now, does it mean that he's going to knock out Wilder? Okay, well, I mean, it's how the styles match up. Because I'm going to tell you something. If Ngannou tries to box Wilder, he's going to get knocked out. Okay? The styles are different, okay? Stylistically, I feel like Wilder presents a different problem for Ngannou. A much worse problem. Because, see, with Tyson Fury, you don't have like Tyson Fury, he has to accumulate damage to knock you out. Wilder don't have to do that. Like, Wilder can legit hit you, and that's it. Like, the show could be over. Wilder don't have to accumulate damage. And see, that's the thing. That's the problem that Deontay Wilder presents. He presents that problem. And two, Deontay Wilder is a bit more athletic than Fury. He's a little bit more athletic, so Deontay Wilder is going to be able to athletically do things that, say, Tyson Fury couldn't do. Now, Deontay Wilder, he's not a better boxer than Tyson Fury. No. Okay, we all know that. He's not a better boxer. But Deontay Wilder has the intangibles. Okay? He's got that one-hitter-quitter style. And I'm going to tell you, Deontay Wilder is a big problem for anybody that chooses to fight him. He's a problem. And it's not saying that Ngannou would lose the fight. I'm not saying that Ngannou would lose the fight. I'm not saying that. I just feel like that I think Wilder presents a different problem. Seeing as though if Deontay Wilder hasn't, if he ain't declined, okay? If he ain't declined, we're good to go. Hold on, y'all. If he ain't declined, or if his skill set isn't declining, he's good to go. But if, we got Wilder, the same Wilder that fought Helenius, the same Wilder that fought Brazil, the same Wilder that come together that fought, what's the guy name? The guy with the hair thing. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Good.
Are we doing track, or?
We're going to just go right to the field, get in like an hour and a half of work, and then we're going to call it a day. Yeah. Anyway, what's the dude? Oh, Bermain Stavern. That's his name. Had to engage in the conversation to get it. Yeah, Bermain Stavern. Yeah, we got that same Wilder. That's with Bermain Stavern. Guess what? That version of Deontay Wilder is going to do the job. Okay? I don't know. It's an intriguing fight. I want to see it. Okay? I want to see that fight. I want to see it. And I can tell you what. That fight will do good numbers. That fight will do great numbers. It's a little bit more entertaining because you know that fight is going to end in a knockout. Somebody get knocked out. That's just what it is. Somebody going night-night. But anyway. All right, folks, let me get to work. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Later.